Coach, Albany this week, and for the last few years it's been Thompson, Thompson, Thompson. You're down to one this year, but what's the challenge in guarding an offense that's put up with 20 in 4 straight games?
That's just what it is. I mean, they're very offensive, and Lyle doesn't seem to be almost unstoppable, so you got to know where he is all the time. They do a lot of movement in front of the goal with everybody moving off the ball, so it tends to slow slides to him down, and if you do leave too early, then he finds the open man on the inside. So not real complicated, but very effective.
In the past, you've said this is about as different as an offense from what everybody else runs. Is that still the case?
It is. Everything they do is different. I've always affectionately called it the Scott Meyer Magical Mystery Tour because they go on the road, you see things that you haven't seen before, offensively, defensively. They try to create going from defense to offense. Their middies are two-way guys, so you'll see them on defense. They'll run back on offense, and they'll stay there at times. So it's just a different team than you normally see from week to week.
And after the first loss of the season, what have you noticed as the response of the team here, at least early in the week?
Oh, I think that it's been very good. You know, the team was undefeated up to that point. We've beat some very good lacrosse teams. We're obviously disappointed with a loss, especially when we had a 1-goal lead with a minute to go. But we worked our way back from a 9-3 deficit. So this team showed a lot of character, and we haven't played many games on the road, so it was good to come back and give ourselves the lead in that game. And yet we're disappointed, a little bit angry at ourselves for losing the game, and we think that's going to carry on going in the future here.
What's the latest with Randy?
Working pretty hard. Just saw him. Getting better. I doubt you'll see him Thursday, but getting better, and we're shooting for Carolina right now.
Coach, last 2 stops on the Mar Magical Mystery Tour have been pretty exciting for you. Can you explain those last 2 games and how that factors into this week's prep?
Well, it's always been a close game, and a few years back, I think they beat us by a goal. So, we expect them to have a good crowd here on a Thursday evening. We're honoring Oren Lions at halftime of the game for the tour-a-thon, and we're going to honor the Iroquois national team. So there'll be a lot of festivities at halftime, and I think it's going to bring extra people to the crowd, and they should witness a great lacrosse game.
Coach, a lot of great Native American players have played for this program. How important is it for Syracuse to kind of maintain that connection, and how much of an emphasis do you put?
Well, I think it's great. The university also has the Promise program, which was put in place with Nancy Cantor, and I think it's really helped relationships, and it's great that those kids have had opportunities to get Syracuse University diplomas. So I think that's an outstanding place for it to start. And the guys that we've had here, at Syracuse University, from the Iroquois team, from Six Nations, from the Iroquois here locally, it's been great, and it's great to have those guys play with us. We want to continue that, and we've got 2 national team players on our team right now with Warren and Randy, so we look forward to them being honored also. So the tradition's been outstanding. I think better here than anywhere in the country.
What's it like having, you mentioned Six Nations, you mentioned the Onondaga Nation nearby. What's it like having so much talent in your backyard?
Great, and especially with the Promise program, with other Native Americans here in school, and looking to keep friendships and keep the culture. I think it's very important, and it's great that they have the opportunity here, and it's great that we have the opportunity to have them on the team.
Can you talk about how Tim Barber has stepped up for your club in the past 2 weeks?
Yeah, well, I think Tim, National Player of the Year in junior college. We know that coming in. It's been great that he's come here and picked things up so quickly. He's been able to work with the attack right now, and it's great to have the depth where he can come in and play with Dylan and Donahue in high school. Very talented, and actually we expected more out of him early in the year. We wanted him to go to the goal more, and I think he, being the team player that he is and watching the older players play, I think he let things kind of happen. Now we're asking him to do more for us. He is, and I think it's great. We're just very happy he chose Syracuse University.
What kind of challenges does Albany's offense bring for your guys' defense this week?
I think it's the fact that they're extremely talented, and you've got Lyle, who was the tour-a-thon winner last year, which is the best college player in Division I, and he's back again, and he's healthy now. He's putting up unbelievable numbers at the offensive end of the field, so it's very dangerous that that he's there as their quarterback, and the other kids are good players. They've got a number of players that can go to the goal, that can finish, that can shoot the ball really well, and it's just a tough group. And like I said, they don't do the standard offenses that other teams do. It's entirely different, and they give the ball to their quarterback quite a bit.
And you mentioned they have a number of guys. Does that worry you, maybe honing in on just a guy like Thompson, that you're going to exploit other guys like
Sure.
Oaks and Field?
Sure, that's, you give him too much attention, you double team him all the time. He's got great vision, so he finds open people, and the other people offensively are very, very capable to dodge, create, and finish themselves.
And Brandon said, Albany's a tough tough offense to scout because they're very fluid, and it's something you guys haven't really seen this year. I mean, what can you say about that? Is that true?
Yeah. I mean, again, they give it to their best guy, and they do. I think the biggest thing is they do things different than other teams do. So it's hard to prepare for a team that does, something different within especially a short week. We come back from Notre Dame. We go through some film on Sunday. We got Monday, Tuesday of regular practice, pregame Wednesday and Thursday night games. So it's not like we're playing Saturday or Sunday. So you're facing something very unusual, and you've got less time to prepare for it.
Is it just that